Hi everyone, it's me, Nikki, and today I'm here with a book haul. I was going to wait until I got a book box. I ordered two. They're just books. I received one and the other one is coming on the 24th. But I couldn't wait anymore, so I'm just going to do some books I got from Thrift Books, and when the other book box arrives, I will do the two book boxes haul. Anyway, this will probably surprise absolutely no one who's been watching my channel for a little while, but they're mostly dragon books. So let's get started. Sorry if you see me flinch. My cat decided he needed to scratch my fingers and they're on the bend and it hurts like hell. The first book I got is Dragon's Blood by let's find the name, Jane Yolen, and this might actually be a middle grade, maybe even a YA book, because this is about Jaqen, who is 15 and a servant, a bond servant, which is little better than a slave. He labors for Master Sarkhan in the dragon barns, tending to the beautiful beasts who are raised to fight in the pits. I mean, okay. Jaqen's only hope of freedom is to steal a hatchling, secretly train it, and win gold to pay his way out of bondage. But does he know enough to train his dragon to become a true champion? So, it's got little, delineations. So, yeah, I think this is, might be a middle grade YA book. I'm not 100% sure. I don't really care. It's a book about dragons. I'm probably gonna love it. Next I have The Star Thief by Lindsay Becker. This is not about dragons. This was bought because it's blue and it's been on my wish list for a while, I think. This is about Honorine, who is a maid at a mansion, and it's dull, and she's dusting treasures from faraway places and daydreaming in front of maps of the world. But everything changes when she catches two brutish sailors ransacking the Lord's study, and then follows a mysterious girl with wings out to the night. I'm not sure which one has wings, but yes, I like it. Suddenly, Honorine is whisked into the middle of a battle between the crew of a spectacular steamship and a band of mythical constellations. So it's a bit steampunky. The stars in the sky have come to life to defend themselves against those who want to harness their powers. Yes. And Honorine is their only hope. Can a spirited young girl bring both sides of a larger-than-life fight together before they unleash an evil power even older than the stars? So I believe this is... Oh, look at that. That is gorgeous. This might be middle grade also, which is fine. I don't really care as long as it's a good fantasy book. And, look at those drawings. Ugh, it's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. I love it. Now I have to find a place for these. We'll just put them on my lap. The next one is Fifth Ward First Watch by Dale Lucas. I saw this on Holly's channel, Holly Hearts Books, and it's got a dragon on the cover and it's blue, so good. Too good to start with. And this is about two reluctant partners, Rem, a hungover miscreant who joins the watch, a city watch, to pay off his bail, and Torval, a maul-wielding dwarf who's highly unimpressed with the untrained and weaponless Rem. I love Torvald already. And they have to uncover the truth and catch the murderer loose in their fair city. So, a watchman of the Yennora City Guard has gone missing. There are drug-dealing orcs, mind-controlling elves, uncooperative mages, and humans being typical humans. I mean, honestly. So, this seems like a lot of fun. There's even like a sequel, which I love it. I love a series. It just looks fun and sounds fun. I love it when fantasy, because I'm going to start eventually the Terry Pratchett Guards section, which is this is sort of giving me that vibes. It's like a magical city, and then there are guards who have to deal with all this magical shit, and they're like, we're just guards. We don't know what we're doing. So it sounds fantastic. The next one is Eon, I think it's how you say it, by Alison Goodman. And this is about Eon, whose life has been focused on magical study and sword work with one goal, that he can be chosen as Dragonite and apprentice to one of the 12 energy dragons of good fortune. And that is right here. They have all the, so it's basically like the Chinese zodiac, like ox, tiger, rabbit, and then with dragon tacked on. My favorite is Dragon, which is Mirror Dragon. And its color is red, and the Dragonite is Nun. The Mirror Dragon has been missing for over 500 years, keeper of truth. And I gotta say, before I continue this, as a reader of fantasy, I'm like, is it really missing though? It's gonna become important to this, isn't it? That's what I think. We'll find out if I'm right. So, Eon wants to be chosen as a Dragonite, and so each of the Zodiac has one. Like Lord Tyron, Lord Elgon, Lord Edo, that type. But Eon has a dangerous secret. He is actually Iona, a 16-year-old girl who's been masquerading as a 12-year-old boy. Females are forbidden to use dragon magic. The penalty is death. When Iona's secret threatens, I don't want to blind you with this, sorry, to come to light, she and her allies are plunged into grave danger and struggle for the Imperial throne. Iona must find the strength and inner power to battle those who want to take her magic and her life. And there is a sequel called Iona. So, yes. And I just like that there's a dragon. And an ox dragon. That's me, I'm an ox dragon. So, yeah, this sounds super good. That's usually why I buy books, because they have a pretty cover and they look good. Okay. Ow, fuck. Go to the next one. The next one I have, I think I've shown this in a couple videos that have gone out already. It is Dragon's Treasure by Elizabeth A. Lynn, and it is the sequel to Dragon's Winter, which I thought I didn't have. But on Goodreads it says I do, but I don't remember it when I was organizing my shelf. So, I should probably find that. But this is about Carador, I'm not going to try that, the Dragon of Chingura, who survived his father's madness and his brother's treachery. He is firmly ensconced at the castle of Dragon Keep. He has won loyalty of his people and respect of other lords, yet legends never die. He is of dragon blood, and when stoked, his fury burns without mercy. No wars threaten his domain, though the politics of the kingdom and the daily intrigues of neighboring fiefdoms threaten the peace he has found within himself. Still, his fierceness has been tempered by love for the men who serve him and one human woman. Maya Unamira is a poor herbalist from a family of outlaws. Her heart fears neither the golden dragon Carter becomes, nor the nearly human man who sets her blood on fire. Her love will make Carter a man of compassion as well as strength and transform the future of both humans and dragons. So I think I remember that I don't know if I liked Dragon's Winter. Cause I don't know why I bought like a bunch of books that I thought were going to have gay romances, like between two men, and it's either they're like really sprinkled lightly or I was just misinformed. So, but that's on me either way. But I think I did like it, but kind of not. I don't remember the book at all. Sorry. Next I have Dragon Avenger by E.E. Knight, which is the book 2 of the Age of Fire, and this is about Wistala, because the first book was about her brother, who was Scaleless Gray Dragon, I think, and Wistala is a green one, and she is one of 4 dragons born in the mountains, and she's the last of a dying breed. The siblings learn of their legacy from their devoted mother until the fateful day when their sanctuary is invaded by a group of slave trading dwarves. Pushed to freedom by their mother as she battles for their lives, Wistala and her scaleless grey brother Orin, who was the first book was about, find themselves alone in the upper world, and when Orin sacrifices himself so that she may live, Wistala must overcome her grief and fear to find others of her kind and bring her wrath to bear on those who would destroy them. So pretty early on in book 1. This is Travels of Wistala, Avenger of the Clutch. So book 1, they get attacked, and I don't remember what happens to one of them. Might get killed, and then Orin, Wistala, and a third one, I think, make it out. And then at some point, Orin is like, let me do a thing, and they get separated from each other, and they think the other is dead, but they're not. So, because I think they meet up at the end of Orin's book. Well, it's been a while since I read it, but yes. And I don't know how many are in this, but I believe they're all about dragons, so gonna have to get them all. I've been talking for a while today, so let me just drink some water. Gotta stay hydrated. The next book is The Dragon's Path by Daniel Abraham. And it says he's the author of the Long Price Quartet. And I do not know. No, okay. This is The Dagger and the Coin. Book 1. I'm not sure how many books are in it. Oh, and he also writes Leviathan Wakes, the Expanse series, as James S.A. Corey, which I also want to get into. Ooh, we got a map. We got a map. Love a map. And this is about 3 people. Marcus, Cithrin, and Gedder. So Marcus's hero days are behind him. He knows too well that even the smallest war still means somebody's death. When his men are impressed into a doomed army, staying out of a battle he wants no part of requires some unorthodox steps. And Cithrin is an orphan, ward of a banking house. Her job is to smuggle a nation's wealth across a war zone, hiding the gold from both sides. She knows the secret life of commerce like a second language, but the strategies of trade will not defend her from swords. And Getter is the sole scion of a noble house, and he has more interest in philosophy than in swordplay. He is a poor excuse for a soldier. He's a pawn in these games. No one will predict what he will become. Falling pebbles can start a landslide. A spat between the free cities and the severed throne is spiraling out of control. A new player rises from the depths of history, fanning the flames that will sweep the entire region onto the dragon's path, the path of war. I don't even know if I heard anything about this. I just saw dragon and it looked fantasy, so I got it. Oops. And it's also big chunky. We love a big chunky fantasy. I don't think it's set in the same world as his Long Price Quartet, which if I like this, I might also have to check that out. Okay. And finally, we have Eric van Lustbader, Mistress of the Pearl, the third in the Ring of Five Dragons series. I have the first book right here, which I'm rereading because I read it, I don't know, I was younger than I am now, and I don't know, I didn't get it, I don't think. So I'm hoping now that I'm older I will get it. It's not my favorite, because this is mass market paperback, and I don't really like my chunky fantasy books in mass market paperback, because I find them harder to read that way. And the second book I also own is hardback. So this is the, like I said, the third in the series, and it is about this one. There is a Messiah promised by a prophecy, which is within the body of a beautiful young woman. Her is the mind and spirit of a unique Kundalan female who is joined in mystical partnership with the mind and spirit of a non-Ishera, a Viorn male, the last survivor of a noble family. Together, the two adolescents have matured and merged into a new joint identity. So, what I do remember is, I don't remember, it's like a fantasy sci-fi, because if you can see here on the back, that is sci-fi. And the Viorn are sort of like alien. They're aliens, and they are enslaving the people of Kundala. And at some point, this girl, I don't know if that's her body, might be, and the alien kid somehow converge into here, and they have to like figure what the fuck is going on. And that's all I remember. I think there was a rape scene in the beginning that sort of threw me off too. I think the female is raped. I'm not sure. So yeah, there's only 3, so I have them all now, and I'm excited because I think I would like it now that I'm older and I can better understand what's going on. But yeah, those are all the books that I bought from Thrift Books, and the second haul will come when I get the other book box. So, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you have a lovely day. Goodbye!